What's up? Welcome back to TILAGO'S Tidbits. Hey. Sorry, just got a little happy. It's holiday season. But anyways, welcome back to the channel. I am Tiffany, aka Tilago, and I'm the one trying to help you guys get this more positive and motivated mindset in order to live a more fulfilling life. Now, on the channel here lately, we've been talking about the subject of forgiveness. Specifically, we've been talking about how to forgive other people, the effects of holding on to unforgiveness and holding on to a hurt or a pain or bitterness that someone caused you to feel. And we actually walked through the steps of healthy forgiveness in the last video. So I hope that you guys have watched those two videos. But this one is probably the most important in this series of forgiveness because we gotta talk about the most important person that you need to learn how to forgive on a regular basis. And that person is yourself. That person is you. You've got to learn how to forgive yourself because we beat ourselves up, man. We put some hurt and some pain and some resentment in our hearts towards ourselves for actions that we have done. So we've got to be able to let go of that as well. We've got to be able to forgive ourselves for different things that we have done in our lives that we feel are wrong or have been wrong. So in life, we make mistakes. We make decisions that are wrong. We get ourselves into situations that we are not proud of. And we sometimes are just plain stupid, right? But you can't hold on to whatever negative emotion that those actions cause you to feel. Because just like you need to forgive other people so that you are living a life of freedom, you've got to do the same thing for yourself. If you can forgive other people, right, but you can't forgive yourself, then you're still bound. You still have chains all over your heart and all over your life, right? So you've got to release yourself from those negative emotions that you are putting on yourself for your actions. Now, the thing that I really want you guys to hear, if you don't hear anything else in this video, is that you deserve a life of freedom. You deserve a life of peace. You deserve a life of joy. And in order to get to that life, in order to live out that life, you've got to be able to forgive yourself. I think a lot of people make these mistakes and do different things in their lives and they're like, well, I should be feeling down on myself. I should be thinking that I'm stupid. I should be feeling all these negative emotions because this is something that I did. And okay, you can tell yourself like I did something dumb, like I really should not have done that. But don't sit in that. Don't bask in that because you cannot live out the life of your dreams with those negative emotions harbored in your heart, right? So let go. You've got to be able to let go. Now, we talked about those steps to forgiveness in a healthy way when you're forgiving other people. I think you can use them for yourself as well, right? So let me do a quick rundown. First of all, you've got to tell yourself you're ready. You got to say, I am ready to let go of whatever hurt, whatever pain, whatever resentment or bitterness I have caused myself to feel through my actions, right? So tell yourself you're ready. I am worthy to live this life of freedom. So I got to let go of this thing. 2, you've got to separate yourself from the action. Say, I am not what I did. Separate yourself. Tell yourself you are not defined by the action that you did that caused you to feel that hurt. You're not. You are not defined by that action, okay? Next, you've got to actually release it. Release yourself and release that hurt and release that emotion and tell yourself, you can go. I'm done with you. I don't need you in my life anymore. Next, you actually forgive yourself. Tell yourself that you will not feel that resentment, that hurt, that pain. Cover that thing with self-love. Cover it with self-forgiveness. Cover it with a positive emotion so that you can actually let go of the other negative emotion that you felt. And lastly, wish well on yourself, man. Tell yourself that you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are capable of doing amazing things, you have greatness within you, and you are designed to live a life of purpose and of fulfillment and of greatness, right? So do those steps, and if I ran through them too quick, then make sure you go and watch the other video where I talked about the steps in depth, and that is to forgive other people. But like I said, you can use them to forgive yourself. So there's so many different things that we can forgive ourselves for, but the one that I really want to touch on because it's toward the end of the year is we've got to be able to forgive ourselves for not achieving a goal or not making a dream a reality for ourselves within the allotted amount of time that we thought we were going to make it a reality, right? We set these goals for ourselves at the beginning of 2018, and now we're almost to the end, and some of us have not achieved those goals or made those dreams realities by this time. And we want to beat ourselves up, right? We want to push ourselves down and say, man, you are stupid. You suck. Like you didn't do what you were supposed to do. But you've got to be able to let go of that, right? Like honestly, switch your perspective in some cases. Like, okay, maybe it just wasn't the right time because timing is everything. Maybe it wasn't God's time for you to achieve that goal or live out that dream, right? And also remember that if you are not where you want to be, or if you did not achieve a certain goal, or if you put yourself in a negative situation, that God can turn whatever negative situation into something good and something beautiful and something amazing for you. So you've just got to trust that. Switch your perspective. Say, okay, I didn't achieve that goal in this amount of time, but maybe that's because I'm not supposed to do it right now. Maybe there's something better for me waiting for me to achieve it, right? So again, tell yourself that you are worthy of a life of freedom. You're worthy of a life of joy and a life of peace. You just got to forgive yourself. You just got to let go of that hurt and that pain that you have caused yourself to feel through your actions. So the last thing that I really want to touch on here is the key to self-forgiveness. And the key to self-forgiveness, the key to actually moving forward in life, to moving past whatever hurt you caused yourself to feel, is to not make the same mistakes, put yourself in the same position, or think the same things about yourself again. Is to let that thing actually go and move past it, keep going, right? So I think that a lot of times we put ourselves into certain situations and we know that they cause us to feel negative emotions. We know that they're negative for our lives. We know that they cause a great negative impact on us, but we keep doing it over and over, right? Like, you should learn from that, because an insane person is somebody who continues to do the same thing and think they're going to get different results. It's not going to happen. So again, make the necessary changes in your life. Once you forgive yourself for whatever action you did, then tell yourself, okay, I can move forward. I can move past this thing, and I don't need to do that again because I don't want to feel that emotion again, right? So move past it, make the changes, forgive yourself, keep going, let go of it, all right? And in the case of you're not where you want to be in life, then forgive yourself first. But then if there are things that you have not been doing that you know you need to do them. Why not do them, right? And if you feel ignorant, if you don't know what you need to do the research. There's Google, there's YouTube, there's books, there's other people, there's mentors. There's so many different resources that you can use, that you can utilize, that are here at your fingertips, man. We live in an age where we can find information just like that, right? Like, Google's super quick, like super quick. So if you don't know how to make your dream a reality, then just go and find out how you can do it, right? Duh. Most of the time, whenever we have a dream or we have a goal, we have seen somebody else who has achieved that thing already. So all we have to be able to do is to go and see what they did, right? And yes, you can make it your own unique journey, but for the most part, you're going to be able to tell the steps and the exact things that you need to do in order to make that dream a reality for you, okay? So again, if you are really going to forgive yourself, if you're going to say that I have truly moved past this thing, don't make the same mistakes again and keep moving forward. But all in all, I want to tell you that you deserve to live a life of freedom. You deserve to live a life of peace and a life of joy, and you deserve to just live a life of fulfillment. And one way to do that is to forgive yourself. Move past those things that you have caused yourself to feel in a negative way. All right, so if you like this video, then make sure that you give it a thumbs up down below. Make sure you comment below anything that you felt about forgiving yourself or anything you've gotten from this video, and actually go and apply these steps to your life. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, always remember, above all else, spread love.